E pessoal, beleza? Bom, hoje estou aqui para mais um vídeo da série de Genshin Impact. Vamos continuar, né? Se você quiser ver essa série desde o início, eu vou deixar o card aqui em cima.
I created another universe and founded paradise for I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de
Né? E se puder se inscrever no canal e ativar o sininho, ajuda demais, beleza? Vamos aqui primeiro pegar prêmios das missões. Temos aqui também. Perfeito. Pega aqui. Temos outra coisa que é aqui, ó. Eu enfrentei mais chefes e tudo mais, então a gente tem mais talentos para evoluir. O que esse aqui vai? Ah, não. Aqui acho que eu não tenho, não peguei o item que corresponde, não. Então, é aqui talvez que eu peguei, não me lembro. Aqui eu peguei um, então confirma. E agora já não dá, né, que eu tô sem o item. Aqui, deixa eu ver se eu peguei. Pegar eu peguei, mas eu tô sem esse. Mas tá bom, depois eu arrumo esse aqui, né. E dela aqui eu não consegui pegar. Beleza? Bom, mano, umas formigas aqui, velho. Tem que dar uma olhada nessas formigas. Pode encher de formiga em cima, não, né? Deixa eu ver se dá pra acender algum personagem. Aqui 80. Pessoal, me deu a dica, é o seguinte: meu segundo time, ao invés de ter essa personagem, eu tiraria essa e colocaria Sucrose. O que vocês acham? Ficaria melhor? Sucrose, Yanfei, Xingqiu e Jin. Seria assim. A Sucrose entraria no lugar dessa daqui. Será que ficaria um time mais forte? Vamos seguir a missão. Missão lendária desse cara aqui, ó, Arataki Itto, né? Vamos ver se a gente consegue conhecer ele hoje, pelo menos, né? Alma de Ouro, Maldade Oni. Pergunte por mais informações a Sango. Você descobre através de Caterine que há um jovem Oni chamado Arataki Itto que fugiu após ter cometido algo mal. Para encontrar pistas sobre seu paradeiro, você decide perguntar por informações pela cidade. Tá aí. Não tem conquista e a missão tá aqui perto. Vamos perguntar para Sangu. Sangu é essa menina aqui da casinha, né? Ah, eu lembro dela da outra missão que a gente fez. Missão da raposa. Miau. Bora. Fala comigo.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki. Oh, him again. Sure, I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Olha só. Capivara.
Are we talking about? A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
É um pouquinho demais.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even... Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need
beleza.
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys... Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known...
Conto de fada.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared. and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Interessante.
That's it? What about the little Blue Oni?
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only
But the Blue Oni was just an
Essa
innocent
história
little
tem alguma coisa a ver
kid.
com a situação em questão?
of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is.
Entendi.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side?
Entendi.
How could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be...
Concordo.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
Ele deve ter confessado para proteger o amigo.
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction.
Valeu.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Hyman still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra...
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him.
Deixa comigo.
But what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What you...
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans.
Interessante.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Parece um pouco injusto.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
Eu acabo com ele sem feijão, filho.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of
Me dá
course,
então.
I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and
Ai,
reasonable.
ai, cobra lá então.
Sneaky. But also, thanks.
Bora.
Let's
Mano,
head to Yashiori
formigas.
Island and start looking for Ito.
Bora. Pior que tá limpo. Na verdade, acho que não tem formiga nenhuma. Eu vi
Welcome to
uma só e tô
Bonton
achando
Saga
que tem
Detective
um.
Agency. What
Tá
will you
ligado?
have me solve?
Eu vi uma formiga só e tô achando que tem um monte andando em mim aqui. Ah, não, tem uma aqui. Eita. Sai fora. Vou dar uma olhada.
Please speak to President Songo.
Eu não
I'm
perguntei
Mr.
nada. Vá para a ilha Yashiori. Procurar Arataki Ito.
My culinary skills.
Bora. Procurar o Arataki Ito. Opa. Isso aqui eu não peguei ainda. Será que faz parte dessa missão? Pode ser, né? Vamos lá então. Tô curioso pra conhecer esse cara aí. Ele deve ter... Tá tentando proteger o amigo dele. Talvez o amigo dele que fez coisas ruins. Estão pensando que é ele. Tá ligado? Vamos entender melhor depois.
Gather.
Entender melhor porque ele tá fugindo. Né? Aquele boss ali é maneirão. Vamos tentar entender por que ele tá fugindo. Será que a gente vai desbloquear aquela área ali, ó?
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Vamos ver.
More footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Tá pra lá?
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
Olha ali. Deve ser ele sim.
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans, Detective
Ô pai,
Sango
você
gave
não
us.
comeu feijão não, né?
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Vamos tentar jogar feijão no cara. Não brinca, é isso mesmo? Use o feijão para atingir a Takito. Mantenha pressionado o rei para mirar e jogar feijão. Pressione o botão esquerdo do mouse para se agachar e diminuir as chances de ser descoberto. Arataki. Arataki, meu parceiro. Calma, Arataki, calma. Arataki, meu irmão. Fica aí no chão. Tomou. Errei.
Beans.
Calma, cara. Ele tem as emoções afloradas, né?
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this fast.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
Entendi.
It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Top, né? Sobrevive aí, cara.
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Morreu. Pode descansar. Tá. O cara é extremamente alérgico.
Need a moment. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Nunca há prudência o suficiente ao se lidar com alguém mau. Há muitos mais feijões no saco. É melhor você vir sem fazer barulho.
Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Foi você que cometeu os roubos?
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far.
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings.
É,
And the
né?
extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Pelo menos vou ser honesto.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
Mostre sua raiva, pai.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Cara, vai ser fácil. Eu tenho feijões.
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Vovó.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Menino, seu amigo aí, ele é um bandido, cara. Tô prendendo ele.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little...
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito had.
Mentiroso.
What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You...
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Eu não fazia ideia de que você era tão carinhoso com os outros.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Eu acho que é bom.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Temos um acordo.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found
Eu tenho
myself one.
alguns.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might...
Eu tenho alguns besouros, já peguei. Olha o que tem aqui. Olha o que tem ali, rapaz. Olha só. Pera aí.
Let's get down to stabilize.
Everybody stand back!
Everybody stand back.
I royal
Feel my blade.
Vai ser rápido, galera. Tá bom.
Here's a fairy.
Até travou.
Shadow Raven!
E aí, cara?
Ball! Let's light it up!
Muito obrigado, hein. Que isso, cara? Quer um raio em você, cara? Que má sorte, hein? Acontece, né? Vou ativar isso aqui. E pegar isso aqui. Oi.
Crumble.
Mano, que chuva é essa? Que chuva é essa, hein? Te falar, viu? Bora, vamos lá na missão. Pegamos o item importante ali, querendo ou não. Vá para o local. Então, eu já tenho esses bichos aí, mas já que o jogo quer que eu pegue mais. Então vamos lá pegar. Aqui estou eu.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right?
Já
Even though
vi.
they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get... The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its
Eles são
back.
fortes. Eu assisti as pessoas brincando disso.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on... But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
Era tudo que eu precisava. Besouros.
We're not the ones that will
Virar
be playing.
expert de
We're just here to
besouros.
keep an eye on you.
É.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert and by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the...
Okay, let me see. Ah, there.
Vamos lá,
Let's head up
cara.
that hill. I'll bet my bottom...
Brincadeira do cara, velho. E eu tenho que esperar ele fazer isso pra poder levar ele. É brincadeira, velho.
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
É, há mó tempão tá tendo isso aí.
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll... Oh, darn it, they're all gone.
Pule do
Let's
precipício.
hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a...
Eita, tem outro
You see all
negócio
those
aqui.
purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni
Ali.
Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Que fruta é essa?
Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no, not lavender melons. Ah, well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time.
Cara, você está
Okay, just
falando
gotta
aí, cara.
roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Você está falando. Eu só quero fazer isso aqui rapidão, pera aí.
Hark! 'Tis thundering retribution.
Bom, temos tempo, vamos chegar
Moaning
perto.
of dark times ahead.
That, and main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
What?
Eu nunca vim pra essa parte aqui do mapa.
Cry
Tem
out,
um
my
baú. Tá
illustrious
travando o
name.
jogo, até porque deve ser porque eu não vim aqui pra cá. Tem um baú lá, ó. É. Eu queria pegar esse negócio aqui, ó. O lado ali, será que. Será que dá altura pra pegar? Já já eu boto pra missão, tá bom, galera? Missão de pegar o besouro. O besouro. Aí é zoeira. Calma, aquele negócio ali é importante, né? Não vai dar altura aqui não, ó. Ah, talvez aquele negócio... Nossa, é só apertar aquilo lá, né? Aí deve ter aqueles negócios pra subir. E a gente sobe. Quer ver, ó. Pronto. Aquele baú eu vou pegar aqui agora não, que é um baú comum. Vamos lá pra missão. Vamos ver se a gente encontra o besourão. Deve estar aqui em cima. Show?
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
Mas esse daqui não é igual aos outros. Eu não tô nem vendo.
Yeah, it's on the smaller
Ah,
side.
agora
But
estou vendo.
size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
Mas você disse que o tamanho importa.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment
Mas ele não
comes.
parece estar muito enérgico.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Um bom diálogo. Bom provérbio, né?
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
Eu estava esperando por inseto maior.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was
Onde está
spawned to be
Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and
Uia.
found this one!
Esse é diferente, ó.
What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle!
O cara tá com medo, hein?
Bet the one you guys found must be bigger.
É, a Paimon ganhou.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope, this is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not...
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This
Desta
time,
vez,
I'm
não
gonna
me diga
win
que
for
você
sure.
nunca venceu.
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee
cara é o
that
pior
things will go
caçador de
their
besouro
way.
da
So many
história.
unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this...
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then.
Whoa. Let's not do anything rash here, you know.
Você não disse que os mais ágeis podem fazer movimentos inesperados para ganhar? Você não disse que os principiantes normalmente não têm tanto medo ao enfrentar um adversário forte?
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior... Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man,
Vamos lá, cara, tô
I am
curioso.
psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
É, você tá animadão, hein? Ele é animado, ele é feliz. Mas o jogo falou que... Na história falou que... Ele é exagerado pra tudo. Siga Taquito e Daisuke para a luta de besouros. Tá bem aqui. É muito raio, é muito... Que isso? Acho que é pra pôr ali, não. Não vai lá, não. Bora, eu quero ver quem é que vai ganhar esse trem. Vamos ver.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real...
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go,
Olha
go,
só.
Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
É menorzinho ali, ó, o que ele pegou.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
Vamos ver se o menorzinho vai ter movimentos.
That's right! Finish it!
E foi, cara, tá assustado? Nossa!
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Cara, é claro que ia perder, o seu é pequeno.
Looks like a...
Ô Paimon, coloca o seu aí.
It's my 7th loss in a row.
7ª derrota, meu Deus do céu. Você perdeu tantas... É que ele é conhecido por perder também, né? Enfim.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Ito
Ele é muito
can't
bom
beat
com
him.
jogos, não.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! Alright, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
É, o não pegou rápido, acabou. Já era pro besouro do menino lá, que esse aqui é gigante.
Whoa, that one looks
Oh, yeah.
ultra strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
All right, little guy, use your Super Paimon Tornado!
Super Tornado Paimon. Isso é algo real. E aí
No,
está.
I can't believe it.
Se ferrou.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would
O
be
besouro é maior que a
Boy,
Paimon.
did that one put up a fight! Woo! It wiped the floor was... I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle...
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take
Por que
some
não
of the credit
deixamos o
too.
Ciclone Camezinho com o Daisuke?
Right. Yeah. Now that the This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your...
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would...
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
You're from the Tenryo Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Ele descobriu, eu não sou da comissão. Mas ele descobriu.
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Então, qual é a história?
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? I'm, real...
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with...
Vamos ver, vamos tentar entender.
I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryo Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people,
Tá.
I have my own reasons for lying about it. And I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But
So why in the world would you say that you're the culprit?
maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long...
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale,
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole...
so is the story from the fairy...
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more...
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really...
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
Então, por que os Onis azuis escolheram se exilar?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni, over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's
Huh? Well,
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Porque os Oni azuis também valorizam seu próprio orgulho?
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride.
Tá.
I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
Eu pensei que ele estava fazendo isso para proteger, assumindo a culpa para proteger o amigo dele lá. Então por isso você está tentando ganhar tempo.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him, so he knows your story.
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Você não deveria ter mentido.
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
Cara, se eu quisesse fazer, seria rápido.
But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni...
Eu posso lhe ajudar?
Paimon too!
Não podemos deixar os culpados escaparem. Também não podemos permitir que alguém inocente seja injustiçado.
Treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start. Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Estou tremendo de medo.
Don't worry about that.
All right. Then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking...
Bora. Ó, tem outro negócio ali. Ó, essa ilha aqui eu nem explorei além de falar. Ó, nova missão, ó. Visite a vítima. Ah, tá aqui dentro. Nova missão, rapaz. Aqui vai pra onde, hein? Não sei pra onde foi. Você. O jogo tá dando umas travadinhas, né? Muito por causa também da tempestade aí, tá bom?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Vamos ver se a gente encontra a vítima.
I summon. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ouvir o depoimento vai ser importante. Querendo ou não, vai ser importante. Tem um baú ali. Adversário, explorei pouquíssimo. Solidify. Congelou. Essa tempestade não está ajudando, né? Ajuda por um lado, atrapalha por outro. Opa. Tem que diminuir aquela água ali, ó.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Let's light it up.
Pega aqui. Tem um local com água ali.
Adventure time.
Ó, o besourão tá ali, ó. Gente, besourão não. O escorpiãozão. Ah, tá pra lá, ó. Se eu entrar aqui, eu consigo sair em algum lugar? Não, tá fechado. Deve ter como tirar água daqui no futuro. Aí explorar, né? A missão tá a 317 metros. Achei que estaria mais próximo. Vamos lá, vai. É uma missão dentro da missão principal, né? A gente vai interrogar, quer ver? Tá aí, ó. Olha só. Opa, tudo bom, parceiro? Parceiro. Everybody stand back.
Royal decree. You're toast.
Mas aí é 40 segundos. Deixa eu carregar aqui o Oswaldo, gente, pera aí. Mas já foi. Tá aí.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Vamos subir ali. Vou pegar esse aqui porque não é um item. Não é um item que eu vejo todo dia, né? É o rei da escalada. Visite a vítima. Masato, vamos ver.
Yo, you must be Masato.
Masato.
And Oni? Oh no, not another
Calma,
one.
cara.
Yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted...
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, it's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your good, but this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead...
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off, but instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
Que estranho.
That got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me, but the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the...
Ugh, that idiot. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active and you aren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. They're...
Don't worry. It's
Eu
just a
acabo
bunch
com
of
eles,
no-name
cara.
scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to... If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Tá bom. Espere pelo Ronin aparecer na praia Nazuki, que assim fala. Mano, olha esse lugar, velho. Essa ilha aqui tem... Olha só. Tipo aquelas ruínas ali. Eu explorei... Eu não explorei nada dessas ruínas. Zero, tá ligado? Ou seja, ali deve ter com certeza aqueles itens roxos, né? Pra pegar. Explorei nada desse trem, ué. Tem que explorar um dia aí. Tirar um dia pra explorar melhor. É não? E aí, pessoalzinho? Tempestade que tá bruta, não tá não? Vocês estão na chuva aí? Aí é difícil aí. É nóis.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Bom, é o seguinte, nós até evoluímos bem na missão, conhecemos aí o cara. Pelo jeito ele não é realmente, pela história que ele falou ali, ele não é o culpado, tá tentando proteger os amigos, né? Mas eu prefiro sempre esperar, né? Pra saber o que vai acontecer. Mas é isso, tá bom? Bom, espero que vocês tenham gostado, galera. Se puder, deixar o like, muito obrigado. E até o próximo vídeo.